5 Terrifying True Stories. Story 1. The Haunted Hammock. Remember the guy who got dragged through the woods in his own hammock? Well, he's not the only one with a hammock horror story. A group of friends went camping in the Ozarks and decided to sleep in hammocks instead of tents. In the middle of the night, they all woke up to a strange rustling sound. At first, they thought it was just the wind. But then they heard a voice whisper, "I'm coming for you." They looked around, but couldn't see anyone. Then, one of the hammocks started swaying violently, like someone was shaking it. The guy inside screamed and jumped out, but there was nobody there. The rest of the night, they huddled together in one tent, too scared to go back to their hammocks. The next morning, they found strange footprints circling their campsite. Needless to say, they cut their trip short and got the hell out of there. Story 2. The Facebook Stalker. We've all heard about the dangers of social media, but this story takes it to a whole new level. A college student named Sarah was scrolling through her Facebook feed one night when she got a friend request from a guy she didn't know. She figured he was just some rando and ignored it. But then he started messaging her, saying things like, "I'm watching you," and "You can't hide from me." Sarah blocked him, but he kept making new accounts and messaging her. She went to the police, but they couldn't do anything without proof of a threat. Sarah started getting paranoid, feeling like someone was always watching her. She even thought she saw the guy following her on campus a few times. One night, Sarah was home alone when she heard a noise outside her window. She looked out and saw the guy from Facebook standing there, staring up at her with a creepy smile. She called the cops, but by the time they got there, he was gone. They found muddy footprints leading up to her window and a note that said, "I'll never let you go." Sarah ended up dropping out of school and moving back home with her parents. She deleted all her social media accounts and got a restraining order against the guy. But she still has nightmares about him sometimes, wondering if he's still out there, watching her. Story 3. The Appalachian Trail Phantom. The Appalachian Trail is known for its beautiful scenery and challenging hikes. But it's also home to some pretty creepy stories. One of the most famous is the tale of the Appalachian Trail Phantom. According to legend, the Phantom is the ghost of a hiker who died on the trail back in the 1970s. Some say he got lost and starved to death. Others say he was murdered by a serial killer who was never caught. Either way, his spirit is said to haunt the trail, appearing to hikers as a shadowy figure or a disembodied voice. One hiker claimed he woke up in the middle of the night to find the Phantom standing over him, whispering, "You're next." Another said she heard footsteps following her on the trail, but when she turned around, nobody was there. Some hikers have even reported seeing strange lights or hearing eerie noises in the woods at night. Of course, there's no proof that the Appalachian Trail Phantom actually exists. But that doesn't stop hikers from feeling a sense of unease when they're out on the trail alone. After all, you never know what might be lurking in the shadows. Story 4. The Snapchat Suicide. Social media has given us a lot of things, but one of the most disturbing trends in recent years is the rise of live-streamed suicides. In 2017, a 14-year-old girl named Nakia Venant made headlines when she live-streamed her own suicide on Facebook. But she's not the only one. In 2015, a teenager named Tavana Holton shot herself in the head while on Snapchat. Her friends watched in horror as she pulled the trigger, then the screen went black. They tried to call her, but she didn't answer. It wasn't until later that they found out she had died. Tavana's family said she had been bullied at school and was struggling with depression. But they never imagined she would take her own life, let alone broadcast it to the world. Her story is a tragic reminder of the pressures young people face in today's digital age, where everything is shared online and nothing is private. It's also a warning about the dangers of social media and the impact it can have on mental health. In the wake of Tavana's death, many schools and parents started having conversations about cyberbullying and the importance of monitoring kids' online activity. But for Tavana and her family, it was too late. Story 5. The Craigslist Killer. Online marketplaces like Craigslist have made it easier than ever to buy and sell stuff. But they've also made it easier for criminals to find victims. Case in point, the Craigslist Killer. In 2009, a Boston University medical student named Philip Markoff was arrested and charged with robbing and murdering a woman he met through Craigslist. The victim, Julissa Brisman, had advertised massage services on the site. Markoff arranged to meet her at a hotel, then allegedly shot her and stole her money and credit cards. But Brisman wasn't Markoff's only victim. He was also accused of robbing another woman he met through Craigslist and attacking a third. Prosecutors said he targeted women who advertised erotic services on the site, luring them to hotels and then robbing them at gunpoint. Markoff's case made national headlines and sparked a debate about the dangers of online anonymity. Many people wondered how someone like Markoff, who was engaged and had no criminal record, could commit such heinous crimes. Others pointed to the ease with which people can create fake identities online and use them to exploit others. In the end, Markoff never stood trial for his alleged crimes. He committed suicide in jail while awaiting trial. But his case remains a cautionary tale about the risks of meeting strangers online and the importance of being cautious when using sites like Craigslist. So there you have it, 5 true scary stories to keep you up at night. If you like this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you never miss an upload. Leave us a comment with your own scary encounters, and thanks for tuning in to Scaratastic.